like how they're giving me all these like random loading screen tidbits about characters that clearly aren't important. Oh dear, where am I, Luxor? Oh, this is his outfit from the cover. Do I get my hat? Do I get my cool hat? Why do I have a chain around my neck? Oh, there we go.
Where am I?
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You got a hotel?
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
Hey, you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out! Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. And that's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
I mean, even if we did solve this, like just logically speaking, even if we did solve this and we had a satisfactory answer, Mr. Moneybags there is not gonna believe us.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed.
And if we don't solve it, we just hang out here for the rest of eternity where you're safe.
Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth.
Yeah. Hey, so listen, there was this pyramid, there was a giant skull, there were elephants, and a death god showed me the answer. Hey, Ironridge, welcome to the stream. Hey, Geb, good to see you. Welcome, guys. Oh, hey, Kieran. Hey, Rabbit Dog. Oh, did you guys finish your game night on your Discord? Is that why you're stopping by? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good time. Thank you, thank you. You guys, again, of course, check out Kieran. Hey, Ginger, good to see you. Did I miss anyone else? You guys check out Kieran when you get a chance. He's like one of my best friends, and he's also a really fun guy, awesome VTuber, singer, gamer, voice actor, everything. Guardly Guard, welcome, welcome. Please go check him out. Did you guys have a fun time? Hey, Fates, good to see you.
The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too.
We're getting to the part where we're solving our first mystery. Aren't you proud of me? I've only spent like the last almost 3 hours wandering around doing nothing. I mean, I guess that's not true.
Killers in real world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right?
You're always proud of me, thank you.
Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep. Looks like you're finally getting it.
Oh, don't tell me I have to platform in here.
Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Oh, hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Could you imagine if there was a mystery labyrinth based after the mystery in Umaneko? That would be like a ginormous labyrinth.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Sheesh. This is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the Mystery Labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds.
I'll pass.
That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
I really hope this mystery labyrinth is fun.
Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
Oh, why?
Here's your solution key.
Why does it have to be that? That's not even cute. Thanks, Shinigami. I'll just hang on to your barf. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yum, yum.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
No, what really disturbs me is some game developer took thought into this. Some game developer was like, what if we had her barf the clues out? Wouldn't that be great?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys.
It's sexy barf. I sense a contradiction here.
Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
Alright, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving.
What if... This just came to me. You know how I kept joking about how we didn't check the bathroom stall in the room I passed out? What if the killer was hiding in there?
Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window...
I mean, we don't know that he died first.
I saw a knife.
He's just the first one we saw.
Chest.
I mean, the fact that we saw the fire also means that he could have been the last.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not
We love
really.
those.
There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp. I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
Yeah, wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout.
Hey Blue, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Welcome, welcome.
There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue. And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first 2 cars.
Oh! Yeah, I'm starting to get it. Because remember, in the tunnel on the map, the tunnel loops around. The shaking on the car, it could have been the first or the last car. I should have gone back and looked, or maybe she would have prevented me. The last car could have been moved around to rejoin the first car. That's why the infirmary, the bed was overturned, and then the body was on the floor because it was Zilch's body, and then the fire extinguisher was out because I took it out. But I left it. Yeah, I left it inside the infirmary. And then the other washroom was, that's why they had to burn the car number door, because they couldn't, because they didn't want me to know that it was car number 5. So then there's another car unaccounted for, so either that car either ran away, or they looped it around, and, because the front and back cars also have their own controls, so someone drove it away, or they reattached it at the end because that tunnel was in a loop. So when they detached it, maybe we switched to backup power. It still points to Aphex doing it though. I guess we'll find out.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
So then, I'm just thinking, if they use the loop in the tunnel though, if they attach the first car to the front again, it should have been backwards, technically, so the infirmary should have been first. But unless, how did they reattach it so it was facing forward? That seems kind of odd. There must be a way, there must be a trick with that loop.
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that.
I should have gone, I know, it probably would have prevented me, but right after we saw the shaking, I should have gone back and checked on Zilch's corpse. But she probably would have stopped me from doing it, is what I'm guessing.
The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
Yeah, there's an infirmary in the first and the last cars, which is why they switched those ones, because they're identical.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
Wait, when I was getting chased by the guards, I came out of the train. Did I come out from the dining car? Or did I cut out from car 1? I don't remember now.
I did notice
I did come out from car 1,
the backup
okay.
control system was actually operating.
But then, by then, that car was fine. Because I didn't go further than the infirmary, so I didn't see.
And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
I think I know the overall gist of it. There's probably just like little details that I'm missing. That's true, they could have just attached a new car 5. It didn't necessarily need to be the car 1 moved back to car 5.
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the 4th car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
Because Apex's corpse had the stab wound that was also identical to Zilch's. I was thinking that too.
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam.
Someone finally said it! I agree.
Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories. Next and last is the 5th car. Come on, try to remember it.
Yeah, Aphex was the only one who told us his backstory too, so it has to be important, right?
The body we found in the 5th car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex.
Yeah, if they're all suspicious of Amaterasu, but we all got on this Amaterasu train because some letter told us to. What a bunch of these detectives are so dumb.
We also discovered a stab wound to the chest. Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the 5th car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
I'm just curious how this labyrinth mechanic works out.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
I really hope this mechanic is fun.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the 5th car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station, according to the Peacekeeper's report, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me. And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car. Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Can you stop doing this? Please, stop it.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine.
Yeah, looks like she's been holding it in for a while. Oh my goodness.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too. Sure hope you got all that down.
Quiet solution keys can be viewed in the notebook. Try checking one out if it becomes too difficult.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Oh, here's my skills. Labyrinth skills are abilities to help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank
Hey,
increases.
Master, do you need a power-up?
Detective skills can be checked and acquired in the ability section.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them. It requires memory costs, so pay attention. Okay.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine? So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
Oh, come, do you have to say that?
You're... what?
Gotta write this down.
There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. Yeah, yep, she's a VTuber. She's a lewd tuber. Oh, I got the camera control, okay. So, okay, it's like literally a dungeon, okay. I wish my camera was a little bit, higher angled. Can I dash? Can I sprint? Oh, that's not the button. I mean, this is kind of cool, but also, is it really necessary? He said keep walking until there's a cutscene. Oh, there we go.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Ooh, is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
Not exactly monster.
Oh, that's what they mean.
You are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries.
In other words, the hallway's just gonna keep looping until I finish this dialogue, so I don't have to stop and wait for them to finish talking. I think that's what they're trying to tell me.
You have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths.
Walking simulator, go.
But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Can I walk any faster? Oh, there we go. Oh.
What is that?
Hello. Are there fights in this game? Is this like Persona? Oh, hi. It's you. Shadow Money Man.
What the? There are monsters here!
He already looks ridiculous in reality.
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes.
I am a shadow, the true self.
That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
Forgot his name was
If
Swank.
I'm tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
Why is his idol animation like this?
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Great, he turned into a VTuber. He's enlarging. He's embiggening. I'm in a boss arena.
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime.
Oh, you're right. This is a 2.0 debut model.
So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Shinigami, barf on him now.
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
Oh, can you not touch me so weird? Oh, okay. Okay. What? This is worse than pulling a sword out of your boobs. Pull it out of your mouth? But that was not necessary.
A sword?
Why do people think this is... Is this supposed to be sexy?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth.
So we have Delanor's sword now.
Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom. Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy.
Hey Reese K, welcome to the stream. No, I don't know what's going on either, so we're on the same page.
You'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you better be super careful. Come on, pay attention!
Traps and obstacles lie in wait inside the mystery labyrinth. Make a mistake when facing them. Master stamina will decrease.
Master?
This is so weird. I'm not sure if I like it, but we'll see. Do you have to, like... Oh my god. Is this why there was that wrestling magazine?
I'll tell you a mystery level.
During the reasoning death match, a mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case. Oh, so it's like... This is like, I'm basically in the courtroom.
Dodge, dodge, duck, dodge.
Getting hit by statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, right.
Come on, pay attention.
Reasoning deathmatch, he's a red mage. If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later.
Don't you forget.
Bonus for successful daring dodges is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Inflammable statements give you the chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Is it like in Danganronpa where you have to take the bullet and you get to blast the statements? Well, thank you for calling Kirby, and thank you for the stretch too. You guys at home, make sure you take the time to stretch as well. Slash it with a solution blade and fight against the phantoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right?
To expose a contradiction, you gotta pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the solution blade this time, so find the contradiction, inflammable statement, and slash it. Oh, so I'm supposed to prove that the coffee... Either I did drink it, or that it wasn't a knockout drink. Okay.
Slash those suspicious statements!
If you slash a statement containing a contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and so this is like the bullets from Danganronpa. Yeah. They took out all the QTEs from Resident Evil 4 and they put them in here.
Oh.
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the time means taking damage. Okay. Coffee in the dining car.
No need to draw this
Oh, so I don't actually move around this. There's fixed locations for me to stand in. It's not a free run arena.
Murdered 5 bastard detectives! That's the only explanation!
Can I jump there?
Everyone
Jump.
else is dead!
It's just a dodging game.
You're the only one who could have done the crime!
Is that the inflammatory statement? I thought, okay, that's probably the inflammatory statement.
What do I do?
It's treating me like I'm the culprit. What should I do?
Master!
You have to prove you're not. Look for a clue. Okay, yes, I got it.
No need to draw this out!
Woo!
You're the culprit behind this case!
Well, bam! Can I do a daring dodge?
Murdered 5 bastard detectives! That's the only explanation!
Yeah.
Everyone else is dead! You're the only one who could have done the crime!
I have to stand in his way. Hiya! Oh! So when you slash, it pauses time and then you pick your key. I thought I had to like pick them on the fly like Kingdom Hearts style. Okay. Bam. Oh, what? Bam. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, I thought that X and Y were switched. So I was trying to slash it with Y, but I was actually setting my key.
No need to draw this out! You're the culprit behind this case!
God, if every fight is gonna be like this is gonna be such a slog.
You murdered 5 bastard detectives! That's the only explanation!
Yippee.
Everyone else is dead! You're the only one who could have done the crime!
Why is the slash button the X button, though? That's kind of weird. Oh, yeah.
Slash through this mystery.
No!
There's no way I could have done it. I was unconscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong. You were out the whole time.
Looks like there are more solution keys to choose from. The number of keys will change. Use the correct statement. Okay, so I got to get the photo.
Skimming over this.
Oops, no, I didn't mean to press that. I need this one.
Ridiculous! You're the culprit!
Hiya.
You knew it was drug.
Hiya.
That's how you
I mean, a picture of me drinking the coffee cup doesn't actually prove that.
Other detectives were drugged.
Doesn't actually prove that
You
I
went around
didn't do it, but
You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
hiya.
This is the truth.
Look, my hoge turns all squiggly.
Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, repeat it in red.
Did I defeat it?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
I mean, it all logically makes sense, but it's also just speculation.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here.
Also, is this actually a labyrinth, or is it just one big straight hallway?
I understand now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Yeah, as Willard says, don't think about it, you'll just get a headache.
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
This conversation is useless.
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
She hasn't been taking anything seriously. Kind of been ruining the mood, to be honest. What a great labyrinth.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Don't tell me you're gonna barf on something else.
Huh?
Oh, cool. Thanks. Kill me. Thanks.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I'll use the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
I think that was completely unnecessary.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes.
Well, according to Nox's Decalogue,
Which is it?
There's only one truth.
questions relating to the case are asked in different forms. Choose the correct answers.
Then, Master,
Actually, let's look at the room first. Interesting. I feel like I'm playing one of those, like, treasure dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV.
so you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yeah.
Right here! Okay, let's go.
Actually, what would have happened if I picked the wrong one? Would it just let me go down that path and then logic my way out and then come back?
Can I go
Or does it just,
now?
like, tell me no?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Oh, so there is an indication that it's right. Oh, great. You again. I like you.
Ah! Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
He's the only enemy in this entire labyrinth. He's like Gilgamesh, but less exciting. Honestly, I'd much rather just argue with a regular person in the courtroom than do this reasoning deathmatch thing.
Your deduction is wrong.
Oh, I know what I need. So I need... Hold on, I think I have the right one, yes.
Six on the train. You must have had an accomplice.
That's not... Wait, that's not the right one, right? Was I supposed to wait for a different statement? Oh, okay.
2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train.
I thought you were just gonna have a second inflammable or flammable statement. Isn't it weird that the word flammable and inflammable mean the same thing?
If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off.
While we're on the topic of, like, weird English, I had a very interesting conversation today, and I learned that the word ketchup comes from a Chinese word. Using my logic, I logicked it out, and then we looked it up and I was correct.
What good does that testimony even do?
What am I doing? No. Wait, no. What am I trying to solve? Victims all burned to death. Train did not stop. Okay, it must be this one. Yeah, it's just weird because like I was like, ketchup definitely wasn't created by the Chinese, but like apparently, because I was like, there's a word in Chinese for ketchup, and it sounds like the English word, so I thought they just took the word and like took the English word and was like, let's just, you know, Romanize it in our language. But then the word for tomato juice in Chinese sounds very much like the word ketchup, which doesn't make sense unless it was derived from the word ketchup. But then that would mean that ketchup came first. But I don't think the Chinese invented ketchup, so we found out, we looked it up. Apparently, the Chinese had a type of fish sauce that had a name that sounded like ketchup. And then the British came, and they really liked the sauce. So then back at home, they tried to recreate the sauce using tomatoes, and then they named it after the Chinese sauce and called it ketchup. So that's why the word ketchup is a Chinese word, and that's why it makes sense in the context of Chinese, and that's why the word for tomato juice also is derived from the word. It was very interesting. I don't even know what he's arguing with me against.
Your accomplice just wasn't there when those two checked.
Oh, he's asking me about accomplice. Oh, no, oh, okay, he came on board after that. Okay, so... Look, I keep mixing up the X and the Y keys. I wish it was the other way around.
So what if the windows don't open?
Because I was telling my... Oh, oops, I meant to jump. Because I was telling my family, I was like, it can't be a coincidence that... Like, if the word for ketchup came from an English word and then they changed it into Chinese, it doesn't make sense for the word tomato juice to also come up from the same origin by chance. The coincidence should not happen, so then that's how I reasoned that it was the backward way around. Yeah, weird etymologies are kind of interesting. Because I was like, but the Chinese didn't invent ketchup, I'm pretty sure of that. Because we got it from the British.
And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Yeah, his sword should be red. He has red truths here. I feel like going through this labyrinth is going to be a little bit of a slog. There's so many pauses between each lapse of logic. It's not like having a trial.
You're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth...
I mean, I know I'm in the tutorial, so it's like slow, but...
Reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A Mystery Labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie, or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it.
Yeah, I hope you like running in a straight line for hours.
The labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, without the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Another fork in the road.
Okay, time to slit your throat again.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
So my options are ice cream or hand.
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Oh, you're not gonna show the part where the blood spills out this time? Coward? This time, yours truly is gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. Wait, so are you just walking up to the right answer to tell me what it is? I mean, they obviously play dead in some way. There's no way they killed themselves. I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet. You're blocking the door. Guess I'll think about the opposite door. Oh, you're forcing me to go that way. Okay.
Oh, I got it! Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me!
That's what I was gonna say. You made me go the other way. Hey, watch it. Am I your pet now?
The culprit just plain dead.
Where is this chain connected? It's just going up your skirt.
Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible.
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
You didn't do anything.
I didn't ask you to do that. So you think this path will lead toward the truth?
Is she leading us astray
right?
for funsies? I don't know.
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just plain dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
We're missing a body
So
if
the
our answer is correct.
isn't plain dead. Let's turn back.
Okay, we'll see how this plays out.
Changed your mind already?
I still think our line of reasoning is correct.
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
So I think this is what this is trying to tell us as a game mechanic is sometimes you'll come across a question where you actually don't know what the answer is, so just trial and error it,
By the
and then it'll
way,
tell you.
I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
Like, I have a suspicion that neither of those doors is correct, technically, but one of them is gonna lead us down
Can you rely on me,
the
Master?
path that will logic us to the right answer. So I don't think either of those was
What's
true.
going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Because it wasn't exactly a yes or no question.
Time is stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime.
Honestly, I was so pumped to solve this mystery, and it sounded so interesting, but I'm just getting tired and bored
Naturally,
now.
this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets.
So it's basically like the Umineko forgeries.
Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
Blah, blah, blah.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
So here's the question. So are mystery labyrinths exclusive to murders? Like, what if it's like, I lost my car keys, bam, mystery labyrinth.
We're finally back.
We walked very far into that wrong answer. Hey, Kua, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, thank you for the shout out as well to give to Kua. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your viewers. I hope you had a good stream. Were you raiding in Final Fantasy XIV today, or were you playing something else? Please join us in following Kua when you get a chance. They're a cool ghost VTuber, and they're debuting in the near future, question mark? And they're a good friend of the channel, so please go check them out. Thank you, thank you. Hope you had a good time. We are playing Mystery Detective Archives Rain Code. Oh, you're playing FF16. Oh, I hope you're having fun with that.
The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
I'm still not buying this completely. How's stream so far? It's kind of weird. I'm still deciding if I like this or not. I mean, I'll still complete this game regardless, but I feel like this is a trick of wording. Like, this is both correct and incorrect at the same time.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed himself, right? Is that really the right answer?
Oh, you got this game as well. I hope you enjoy it when you get to it.
If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Well, kind of near future for your debut. I look forward to it. Yeah, because if they were working for Amaterasu, it wouldn't make sense for them to kill themselves. Unless they were trying to hide it from them too. Oh, minecart section.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate! Come on, concentrate! Concentrate!
Who was the last person to die during this incident? Oh, what? Well, I mean, it's not me or Shinigami, so...
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work!
So they're trying to make me point towards Aphex. I don't think this... I think they're correct, but that's not the reason. Who set fire to the dead culprit? Themselves. Are they trying to tell me it was Melanie?
Of course. The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
She was the one who gave me the coffee. That doesn't seem right, though.
Five burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again.
Who was the last person to be burned to death? Well, we think it's Aphex. Well, according to his logic. Oh, never mind. Was I supposed to say Zilch? Because I mean, I did see Zilch, quote-unquote, see Zilch die. But then he couldn't have swapped the corpses around.
One burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire. Is Zilch?
I'm not buying it.
But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
Yeah, like these, like I don't know, like when we do like Danganronpa or Ace Attorney, it seems like very, like, you know, they guide you with the questions that are very like, this evidence goes with this, but we're doing a lot of supposition.
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Unless he was still like, quote-unquote alive after I found his body, and then he did the switcheroo.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit. But he committed suicide, huh?
I'm not buying it.
The door! Whoa!
Yeah, there's no proof of any of this, but the mystery labyrinth said so. The labyrinth is unable to lie. Apparently.
It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
Yeah, I feel like the labyrinth is leading us down an incorrect path that will course correct itself somehow to the right thing.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on?
No.
Conclusion?
No, no,
Is this the truth behind the case?
no.
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying.
No. Even Shinigami and Yuma are hinting that this is not correct.
Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right?
Hey, Wish Gambler! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me. Thanks for being a froggy friend. Oh, Yuma might be onto something now.
Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
Like, I mean, if misdirection is a game mechanic, I like that, but also it really depends on how they do it.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Oh, demolish it.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
Oh, hi. It's you again.
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
I still can't get over the fact his name is Swank.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy.
Yeah, this is rare. Watch it show up like 20 more times before the end of the game. Yeah, like, I like misdirection, but the way they're walking us through this is kind of weird.
I wonder if Master can even
Mystery
make
phantoms
snap
sometimes throw out
judgments.
noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way, so use the solution blade to cut them down.
Are you gonna remember all
Wait,
of
the A
this?
button is slash noise? Okay, that's... More noise destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get.
Sure hope you got all that down.
bonus for destroy noises based on the max you destroy.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious.
Okay, what am I fighting with this time? The knife in the corpse. The knife stuck in Zilch's chest. It was deeply embedded, could certainly have caused a fatal wound. Okay, so I am fighting with this one.
Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Oh no, I should have slashed that
He
one.
burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
Oh, slash.
This is the truth! No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you. I was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why.
How do you know so much about the case? You're definitely up to something.
It was to knock himself out.
Oh, wait, I wanna cut the shut up.
Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire.
Oh, I can duck. Oh, I still got hit by it.
Painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful.
Ah.
The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Stabs himself with a knife because there's no other way to knock himself out.
True.
You wouldn't have had to go through all that just to pass out.
I was the knife stuck
I'm
in
too
the
busy trying to
body.
dodge stuff to actually like read what he's doing. Okay, so I have. So I could be refuting his point about making it easier for him to stab himself, to knock himself out. So it has nothing to do with this.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Let's slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged copy in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
Yeah, take that, random rainbow money man.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different.
I am glad to see you guys trying to theorize this as well, and I'm glad this because it's a new game. The number of people that, you know, could come in and like spoil and start sprouting things because they know is low, which is nice. But that'll change once we play this for a couple days, because I'm only going to stream this for like 4 to 5 hours a day, so other people are definitely going to get ahead of me.
To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
Hey, Fucky Days! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me, being a Froggy friend.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they had no reason to do that.
They have all the reason to do that.
If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death.
But again, like, even if I solve this mystery, I'm still in the middle of all these dudes. They're not gonna listen to me if they're in on it, so what's this gonna help me?
I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible.
So she's gonna recreate the crime scene.
But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
Are you gonna punch me?
What are you trying to do?
How come every power of yours involves hurting me? Yeah, thanks for coming, Kua. I hope you have a good lurk.
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Oh, she knocked the memory out of my head. Oh, this is too weird. It's not even like the charming kind of weird, it's just the weird kind of weird. Yeah, I guess the punch is better than the scythe, I guess.
What's going on?
Look at this little portrait.
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth.
You're a real Coco Head now.
This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Yeah, it's the cooler version of Zange's forte.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
You have until the pain clears up to investigate. Investigate as much as you can while your concussion is going on.
Got it. I'll hurry. This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
Okay, that is something we did note, but he didn't comment on it at the time, so I thought it wasn't important. I mean, I could have told you that, Yuma.
So I can get solution keys here, too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Don't praise her.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Am I actually on a time limit here, or is it like a fake time limit?
Huh? This cushion, was it always there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
That's all I needed?
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery.
The edible finally stopped hitting.
Now, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
How many game mechanics does this labyrinth have? Thank you for the chaos. What? Is this Danganronpa 2 or something? Are we gonna play Pop the Head on the Pirate? Thanks for the sleeveless routine. Wait, what? What is this?
We're gonna expose the truth together!
Oh hey, Onario, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. No, I don't know what's happening. The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth. The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly.
Ready?
Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
Correct answer somewhere inside
If you can knock the letters out in the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that open up a path.
It's time for the solution key!
By the way, if you feed me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth. Oh, this is so weird. There are some solution keys you can't get hits from. If I eat one of those, time limit will be reduced. Okay. Move pointer, grab key, throw blade, zoom in and out. I'll just figure it out as I go.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
What? Detective Zilch's death was actually a red... Oh.
That's right!
Bam! Bam! Is this Mario Mystery Party? Bam! Oh great, she's getting more naked as I expose the barrel. Wow, I'm so smart. I'm such a good detective, guys. Why are you- what the heck? Why are you doing a Care Bear stare? This is so weird. And again, it's not weird in like the charming way. It's weird in the what kind of fan service dev
That's right.
dreamt up all
When I
this.
saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Okay. Oh, thank you for the stretch, sigh. Yeah, I feel like I'm losing brain cells too. Zilch's death was just a red herring.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
The dude was on fire.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us.
That pillow was not that thick though. So he's saying that he put a pillow underneath the blanket and then stabbed the pillow. That pillow was much thicker than whatever was... And Yuma said he examined the body. Did he not just peek under the blanket? That would have given it away right away. Like, I think he might have been faking if he used Aphex's body. Yeah, did he do a switcheroo when we looked in through the window?
That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window.
When did he switcheroo?
But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
Well, yeah, I know the pillow's an asset. But I think if they wanted it to be a good clue, they should have made it... Like, the game was deliberately misleading us.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
I don't like this. I don't like the way that we're solving this. It doesn't really make complete logical sense, the order that we're solving everything.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
I have to walk back there? So it was showing us wrong because we didn't have all the clues at the time. And now that we go back, it should work. Wait, I have to walk the minecart track again?
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guy you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now's the perfect time to use it.
Well, should have said so earlier. Zoom. Evac? Zoom?
See? Super easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Dragon Quest reference. I've never played Dragon Quest.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
I mean, I assumed Evac would take me out, but then what would be the advantage to doing that in this case?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Like, I feel like if they want to do a misdirection thing, they should have done that on like case 2 and not case 1. Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries. Select the solution key. So how do I select it?
Definitely want to remember this.
What's the new one? Oh, I had to use it here, okay.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
Yeah, like if you're playing the game and you choose play dead, game tells you you're wrong, and then you say, and then goes, oh no, you were actually right. Yeah, it's kind of a waste of time. Because they're forcing you to try to get that missing piece of evidence or whatever.
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well, maybe later.
Yeah, like I'm hoping the other cases just get better, like, because then there won't be tutorials, right? Then they'll just be, you'll just be playing. But I don't know. This isn't a very good first impression.
Route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right?
Like, I know it's definitely, like, you know, in, like, in Ace Attorney, sometimes you figure out what the solution is already, but then the game starts to walk you through the questions, so you still have to present the other piece of evidence. It's kind of like that, but more infuriating.
What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Okay, so when we solve this labyrinth, something magical is gonna happen, and they're gonna suddenly go along with what our conclusion is.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
Well, is it time for another minecart?
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Maybe you're also on the wrong path that will correct you, and then back on the right path again. put me in a headlock. Oh, you're just gonna snap my neck. Okay, thanks. Now I can suddenly do leaping jumps. Sweet. Wait, what was you saw through the window actually Zilch? No? We did see him. But then I don't understand how he would have swapped. I don't understand how the swap works. Okay, so we did see him. I mean, did he slip out during the fire?
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
So he pulled a new Mineko on us. It's a burnt corpse. Okay, I know this one. This one's no.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Zilch swapped places with the corpse in the infirmary after I entered. He swapped it out before I entered. Oh no, it was when they swapped it. I thought they were asking when he left the room. Sorry, I misread the question. He swapped it before I entered, and then he slipped out.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
Oh, that's it. That's
I
it.
get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning.
Come on, we were onto something. Shouldn't there be more questions here?
It was also a smoke screen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Oh, bye. Oh, cool. I'm in the TV world from Persona 4 now.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
That place is suspicious. Better search every nook and cranny. Master
You can only pick the spots icon changes, picking the wrong
Right.
spots. I mean,
Right?
Here! That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there!
hi.
Hey!
Okay, bye. Bring back my TV later.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami,
Yes, let's
you
speed it
might
up.
be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket?
Like, still, like, I'm agreeing with what they're saying, but this is still a lot of assumptions.
So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm
What?
gonna pretend I didn't hear
What?
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed
Okay, but except for the fact that the extinguisher is literally right outside the door.
After he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Oh, was he just under the bed the whole time? I didn't check
Four
that?
Eyes hide after that.
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean
So I just didn't check under the bed?
under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
I mean, correct, I did not check under, but also... yeah. Bro, are we just dumb?
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there.
I agree with this logic, but I don't feel satisfied.
I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
Yeah, wow, I'm so big-brained. Wow, I'm so smart, I'm so impressed.
I really was a great detective. I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so.
I mean, yeah, he might not have had a reason to look, but literally, there was like, that was the only thing in that room. You think that if he was, like, you're a detective, examine the crime scene. And the only thing in there was the bed.
By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well,
Like, I understand the logic that he was panicked. Like, that is fine to me, but it just seems like this is not a good way to write this mystery. Like, again, the logic makes sense, but if I was the one writing this mystery, I would not have written it like this, because it seems a little cheap.
again!
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
I don't know, I'm not satisfied with this case. Like, especially since I know the writer behind this also wrote Danganronpa, so my expectation is a lot higher. If this was like their first game, I would have been like, okay, fine. But like my expectation's up here.
I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the Mystery Labyrinth will help you out.
This could be the clincher.
When the partner's assist is activated, a Mystery Phantom statement won't inflict any damage.
I won't let you pass. Enough
Oh,
of
so
your
if I
nonsense.
guess if I can't if it's possible for me to dodge, then I have to use her assist. Okay, what do I have? Pucci's corpse, Apex's corpse. Oh, I have a strong suspicion it's gonna be this one. Did I equip it? Yes, I did. I'm also not used to the button controls. They seem a little awkward.
It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Oh, wait, what am I supposed to... Oh. You know, that's not what I wanted to slash. Panic.
I won't
Do I have to start over from the beginning?
Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
I'm not even gonna try to slash the noise because I'm gonna hit the wrong button.
It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth.
There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead
Oh, and just be
body
careful
on the
too. I
train.
don't. If you've played this game or if you watch someone else play this, like, I want to figure things out. Even if you know, I don't want any hints or anything like that. If you haven't played it, you know, speculate with me, but just, you know, be aware.
It's Aphex's body from the 5th car.
Because sometimes when people try to help, even little things they say by accident could also be like little spoilery things too, which I've gotten spoiled multiple times with things like that on stream.
He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Ah, damn it! How could someone like you find the truth?
Also, sorry, I meant to time out for like 1 second, but OBS did not. I don't know why it didn't have. It didn't have a 1 second option.
Truth.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Wait, is that my last confrontation with him?
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
I'm kind of exhausted of this labyrinth.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Okay, so yeah, the necklace was.
Reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we've gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you've gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Yeah, so just be careful, like. The way you word things, especially. Because the way you're talking so far tells me that you have either gone through this case or watched someone else already go through it.
Zilch?
Oh, hi!
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Oh, is he gonna be the next guy I fight?
Yeah.
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5?
Oh man. For a labyrinth, this place has a lot of straight lines.
That's right. If he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's just because all the hints you've been saying so far, like the way you worded them sounded like you have already played through most of this. So I just assumed that you were giving things away. So I apologize if that is incorrect.
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
Well, the culprit did not move through the train. The culprit moved the train. So technically, they did not move through the train.
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he could have passed us.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh,
Impossible.
he's gonna debut 2.0.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh my gosh. What is that outfit? Does everyone turn into this when I fight them?
Mystery Phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom kill him until there's only a sorry slab of flesh left!
Hey Gloctus, welcome to the stream.
If they didn't pass through the train.
So it's the blackout.
Frank, you think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stops.
Oh, come on, I
once.
ducked.
If the windows and doors are shut,
The duck animation seems shorter than the
there's
jump
no way to
animation.
Get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
Hiya!
This is the truth!
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying? Forget the
Okay, so probably this one.
shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel air pressure.
Yeah.
There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Oh.
Come on!
No.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Flash through this mystery. No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
Yeah, Zilch doesn't know I'm fighting with a Death God's esophagus over here.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Man, I am so tired.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You've gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Hey!
Are we there yet?
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
Hey, used kidney consumer, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me.
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system.
And Yuma's gonna get such a good cardio workout after
He
this.
must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case...
That face.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Oh yeah. Do that again. Oh, thank you so much for the sub,
this is the
XX.
question we're
I
facing
really
right
appreciate
now.
it. Main control system was lost when car 1 was... Was this... Do I have to play that barrel minigame again? Because there's individual letter blanks?
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car.
Does the word switched work? Switch.
If that's true, what exactly happened?
Swapped? Do they want the word swap?
If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too.
No, don't switch to your swimsuit. No, I got
Main
this.
Control system failing. The blackout. The train shaking. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
You're not being helpful.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Yeah, guys, I think the train shook before the blackout. Let's confirm that again.
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now?
You did not help at all, Shinigami.
Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Oh, I don't want the barrel, please. Is it what word do they want me to say? Oh, EDs come together. So does that count as one blank? Okay, swapped, switched. I know what I want, but
You can do it, Master!
when cart 1 was detached? Detached. Oh, I had to press X, not A.
Go, go, go! Nice!
No, come back here!
Go! Go, go, go!
It's no fair, they used 2 letters in 1 blank. No, get back here! Hey, Lolitja, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Why is ED one blank? Is it like because of the original Japanese one and then they needed to like to fill it in and they didn't want to reprogram it or something? That has to be it.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Surely they could have found a synonym that fit.
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
How much longer is this?
Master,
Can you just stop talking, Shinigami?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to get to the end of this puzzle here.
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express.
Yeah, like again, this is all probably very true, but there's no like hard evidence. So yes, it's true, but it's not. It just doesn't feel satisfying.
As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
I guess that's why they have to do this fantasy mumbo jumbo thing.
Why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Also, like, when you're arguing and trying to find out more about a mystery, it feels so much more satisfying when you're arguing with actual people. Like in the class trials or the courtroom or whatever. When you're just arguing to yourself against all these, like, obstacles and against these weird, like, rainbow dudes, it just doesn't feel satisfying.
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Like, I like seeing them have, like, breakdowns and stuff, or, you know? Or, like, you know, we don't have this clue, but then someone reveals it through testimony. Like, that's a good twist, not just, let's revisit the crime scene in our brain.
There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
I have to do the barrel minigame again.
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Yeah, like, part of the fun was watching the characters interact with each other. We don't really get that here.
Again?
I'm gonna get so tired of the same shtick with Yuma and
We need to
Shinigami.
resolve the mystery at hand.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved.
Do I really have to play the barrel game for 3 letters?
Right. I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this!
I wonder what the word is ass.
Master!
I don't need the barrel. Shinigami, put it away. I know you like stripping, but come on.
Nice! Go, go, go!
Obviously it's can, right? Care Bear Stare! There you are!
That's right.
You hooligan.
He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Oh! What?
Shut
What? What?
The first car is at the front of the train.
He has a 3.0! Oh, I'm losing it, I'm losing it, I'm losing it.
Apex's corpse was in the 5th car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots villains transform after they've been cornered.
Like, I don't know, at least just turn into like a writhing tentacle monster or something, or like a demon.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think.
It doesn't help that he was already a furry to begin with, so even as a human, he looked weird.
How could you swap the position of the first and fifth cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all.
He came back from his trip to Brazil.
How did it happen?
I would prefer a tentacle monster over whatever the heck this thing is.
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout? Blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second?
Like, especially like in Persona, like the shadow forms of the villains. At least there's some symbolism built into it. I'm pretty sure they just went with whatever the heck they wanted here.
Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Master, here he comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing!
I mean, I guess it symbolizes that he is a furry. Wait, no, but he said he can only control 4-legged mammals. He's clearly a bird.
Because they're all wrong from the very beginning!
Is this like my final fight with him? This has to be the final fight with him, right?
So it shook twice near the tunnel.
What do I have this time? Red herring. Okay, it's one of these two, depending what the statement is.
What of it? You mean the train car was separated? Connected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear?
Why isn't that the statement I could slash?
The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around. This is the truth.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars.
I feel like I'm just on autopilot at this point.
The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating. After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The 2 tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where Car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
Okay, that makes sense if we're moving backwards. I assumed that we were moving forwards. If we were moving backwards, then that makes sense. I mean, I came to the same conclusion.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No! That's crazy!
Oh, he's coming for his 4.0. I bet I probably have to slash him with the burnt plates now, don't I?
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the fifth car. In other words, it becomes the sixth car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
Oh, you're right.
No, he's not right.
You get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
There never was a fifth car.
Not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us.
Because the door was closed before.
I will prove it to you.
Wait, why is the barrel here? Not the barrel.
Let's work together as a team. That's right.
I really needed to bring out the barrel for one thing. Hey, Endless Moonfall. Welcome to the stream. Don't judge me for for what you're seeing here. I am doing spiffy. I'm spiffy, but I'm tired. Oh, you can get to sleep, so you're
Maybe
here.
The Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with?
Well, I hope you're able to get some relaxation so you are ready to go to sleep.
If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Sorry you judged me before you asked me. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, okay.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars.
Oh yeah, so we connected when we arrived.
So
That'd be the final
Car 1
piece.
where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real Car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, then all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1. If there was another Car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1.
Yeah, so I guess if we reattached to it and it was shaking, I guess they could have thought it was the brakes. But I don't know. There's a lot of things going on here that
was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new Car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher.
yeah, it was lying on the floor.
The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit.
But like, here's the. They're probably gonna explain this, but I'll say it now. So if everyone was in on it, right? They didn't even have to do any kind of plan. They could have just. Zilch could have just hid, wait for the train to arrive, and then they come on and arrest me anyways. If everyone was in on it, who are they trying to deceive? Just me? Like, they don't answer to the police there, so, like, if they're in on it, then there's no point in like, who they're deceiving. Unless Amaterasu is not in on it, but they're probably gonna explain this, but
me up as the culprit. Isn't that right?
if everyone's in on it, just disproving the theory really matter because they can arrest us anyways. I said that, but Shinigami said that she has a special trick for that, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, when we solve this mystery labyrinth, is she gonna like beam mind control truth into all their brains or something? Like, she said she's gonna deal with it, but I don't know how the heck. It's probably gonna involve some weird magical transformation thing or something, I don't know.
Zilch!
Oh, he's still not dead yet? Or is that him being dead?
Right! We're almost there! Let's catch this culprit!
What do you mean we're almost there? We're there! We're done! We've solved everything! We've solved everything!
That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me for seeing your potential.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch
I'm so
it.
disappointed we don't actually get to navigate
Right.
this labyrinth. It's called a labyrinth, but like I don't know if it changes. It'd be nice if we actually got to like choose our paths and then like solve the mysteries without having all these cutscenes in between every single thing that we do. Kind of breaks up the pace.
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
It's content.
You know, making the first car look like the fifth was a really big trick to pull off.
Oh, I can still walk.
I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
I really hope the next cases are
The
better.
train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if
I thought there's
obtain
vocals in
truth
the background,
here,
too.
Won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
Oh, this place is so long.
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't
I'm not even
escape.
paying attention to what they're saying at this point.
Why are you so sure of that?
Oh, okay, we just cut when they finish talking, okay.
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. Just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You thought there would be random encounters or something? I don't know, honestly, if I had to like fight shadows or something like that, I'd probably be more engaged right now.
You can't have the truth.
This is a very unflattering angle for you.
It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave.
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I don't know, Shinigami, I think you're just making this up as you go, because you thought that other door was the exit too.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
Like, what is there left to prove? Maybe the burnt number plate? Oh no, I have to fight Pandemonium! How'd I end up on the ground? How'd I end up down here? What? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. You know, that's the least weird thing that's happened. So this is like that part of Alice Madness Returns.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
To overcome the last stand of a phantom, tear through the obstacles with a mega-sized god. Great onset destroyer me. Well, oh, okay, I'm not even controlling her, okay.
Master.
Oh, kick, tackle, jump.
Oh,
Blast away the gigantic iron balls released with a kick. A kick?
No one can stop me! What?
I won't let you.
Wait, I kicked it!
I see.
Okay. Why are the buttons in such weird spots? I'm playing Rock of Ages now.
Get to that! Blech.
Go away.
Yeah.
It's ground.
I see.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Watch out.
That looks painful. Maybe I want some revenge on you, Shinigami.
Your deduction is wrong. Go away. Don't come near me.
Oh, that came out of nowhere. Stop it.
Switching to first and fifth cards.
I'm not even reading what you're saying.
Imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Yo, check. Come on, hurry up and decide. Use the solution. Smash through the wall, Master.
Wrong. Huh? Come on. No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5.
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5.
Wait, so he was on the cart when it swapped, right? So where was he hiding when I arrived at the end? I mean, I guess he could have come off that cart and hid in cart 4, 3, or 2, because I didn't get there in time. Because the bed was overturned by then, and the bathroom stalls were open, so there wasn't a way he could hide there. I mean, I guess they're just gonna gloss over that, I guess.
That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go.
I mean, if they planned all this at the beginning, could they not have just created a false plate to swap it with instead of burning it? Burning it is much more conspicuous.
Nonsense. I burned the plate to disguise
I can't even read that because I kick it away too fast.
No, I didn't do that. Stop it. Stop. Go away. Get away from me. Wait.
How far away are you?
It just happened to be easily burned. But with it burned, you have no way of knowing.
I can't even read the cannonballs. Yeah, it's Attack on Titan now.
So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
I think it's this one.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5! The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
Oh yeah, that was my blood. That makes sense. So he cut himself when he... Well, I thought he like burned himself when he reached in and grabbed the thing, but he probably cut himself.
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in Car 1, was found in Car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case.
Yeah, it's Shin Megami Tensei 6 here.
I'm not done yet!
Like, I know I was weirded out when I played the Somnium Files, but I got used to it. But this feels like even a step beyond the weirdness in that game.
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If Car 1 became Car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go?
Okay, I guess they are gonna address this.
You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. Oh, he was in the main control room. Right?
Here.
Totally forgot that existed.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key.
I mean, the culprit unlocked the infirmary, and that was locked earlier too, so...
And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, it's not me. I'm not the culprit.
Also, your glasses aren't connected in the middle. They're just kind of floating hoops.
Great detective work! I'd call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Wait, but I didn't cut him! She was like, take all your evidence and slash him. I didn't slash it!
Time to expose this crime. The cheeks and
Oh, this is another minigame. Oh, it's the Danganronpa comic thing. The deduction denouement, where the truth is made clear by putting all deductions up to that point.
somewhere inside your head, Master. This could be the clincher. There's only one truth.
Okay. Barely boards the train. Oh, wait. Oh, the book's flipping the other way, okay. Don't flip. Drink the coffee. Oh, okay. What was used to break the window? Oh, no. Was that? Oh, these things are the missing ones, okay. Where did Yuma rush to? Can I... Do I have to use the cursor? The cursor is kind of hard to... Okay, cart number... Here. Yay. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? Where's my coffee? Oh, I guess I can't do that one yet. Is there a way I could... The cursor is really annoying. Oh no, I didn't mean to... Oh, okay, well I... Oh, I can select them here. I still have to use the cursor though, that's kind of annoying. Why can't I just use the cross pad? Okay. What was used as a red herring? Yeah. Where was the culprit hiding? Oh, wait, what did I unlock? Attachment, blackout, train attachment, knockout drug. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? What happened when car 1 was detached? What happened? This. Oh. They don't have that one yet. What did the culprit burn? Wait, no, I'm supposed to... Oh, I have the under the bed now. I have the under the bed now. Yeah. He looks so silly here. What did the culprit burn? I should actually be reading this. Okay, so... Yeah. I got you now. I like how there's like a caption for this. The culprit smirks. Do I get a cool, like, theme song while I'm doing this, like Danganronpa style? Give us the rewind music. Give us the main theme. And then give a big, like, finger point and go... Objection!
Right up, step right up.
The culprit was you!
5 master detectives slain before
Chigalio.
their time. And Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped.
Why is the book turning this way when the pages were obviously going the other direction?
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
Oh, because you were fast asleep in the Lost and Found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
Shinigami, I don't need your commentary. I just need you to explain what's happening. You're wasting time.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
But didn't I jump? Wait, if it's leaving that direction, I guess it makes sense if I ran... In this picture, if I ran from the far side. So this is not the perspective of where he ran, because if he ran in this way, he would have gotten onto the car that got left behind.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
Just the angle here doesn't make, like... Whatever.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
This thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones don't do much to a death god, but slander stings!
I don't need the peanut gallery comments, Shinigami.
The culprit sent me off to car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
They still never explained Aphex's stupid hat. Look at him trying to drink. Look at him trying to drink through with his hat. Like, the middle part needs to be parted so he can drink from it. He's probably soaking it in his drink right now. And why is Melanie drinking something different here?
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire! On purpose! What a psycho!
So in the end, Melamie's ability was completely useless. Because at least, like, Aphex and Poochie got to use their abilities, and then so did the old man dude. Melanie did nothing.
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion.
Zange, yes.
First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in car 1.
We spent so long introducing everyone too, and for what?
Very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
I mean, I didn't really like any of those characters anyways, but still.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
A nightly cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Selch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
Yeah, like, he would have had to know that I was coming down the hallway to light it. But he only quickly glanced into the restroom to see when Yuma was getting up. Because otherwise Shinigami would have seen him if he just stood at the door watching him. So, I don't know, the timing just seems a little bit, like, too perfect. It's just...
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
And obviously he was fine with the smoke inhalation, too. Yeah, he's a furry, I don't know, he's, you know... I mean, he knew how long the drug would last, but, like, that's not a definite, like, oh, 2 hours is up, he's gonna get up right now. Like, I was in that restroom for a while, talking to Shinigami as well, right? Like, it's... Like, he had an estimate, but it's not like he was like, should be happening right about now. Like, that's obviously just plot contrivance, but I'm not buying it.
Took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it.
Yeah, it's all because he's a furry. Like, I could sort of understand this if he... I mean, maybe he did have a mouse on board. Maybe he was using the mouse to spy on him, and he just lied about not having a mouse. Because I was gonna say, he must, like, it would have made sense if he had an ability that could help him with this, but he didn't. He must have had a mouse.
And waiting for me to enter the room.
Wait, no, he wouldn't.
Beneath the bed.
Unless Poochie and I'm forgetting everyone's name. Let's Poochie and Afrex were like, oh, there's only the 6 of us. Oh, but there's a mouse, but we're not going to mention that because that doesn't count.
It's just like a magic trick. Switching places under a veil of smoke.
I mean, he probably lied about his ability. That's probably going to come up too. But I mean, they're obviously not going to talk about it here. They're just going to say that he timed
I
it.
found the fire extinguisher on the floor.
He's a super genius or whatever.
Smash the window. Unlock the room and went inside.
There better be a good reason for this plan.
And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zilch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
I didn't even look under the bed.
They picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
this shot here.
The culprit was under the bed at that time. They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives.
Yeah, what if Yuma just never smashed the window? What if he just stood there, dumbstruck, and then just let him die of smoke inhalation?
Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there not jittering in the glass? Take a guess.
I don't care, Shinigami.
While the detached Car 1
Also,
was
you were
running
still a
on
ghost
separate
then.
track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the chibling?
I don't care, I told you.
Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned.
Yeah, why didn't you just... If you planned all this, could you not have just had a separate plate you switched it to?
So that it couldn't be properly identified.
Or just take the plate with you,
In place,
instead of leaving the burnt, charred piece of it.
the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
Like, leaving the burnt piece of the plates made it more conspicuous.
And at this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other train.
Yeah, exactly, he was the
right?
first one on the train, he could have just taken all the plates off, like...
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
Stop talking about your blouse, that's not the time!
After that, I mistook Car 1 for Car 5.
Do people actually enjoy this type of fan service? Oh, she mentioned blouse, haha.
The culprit wrecked it so much, I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
Figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually Car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1.
I feel like we've walked through this entire process like 3 or 4 times already.
The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Like, I know it's a tutorial, but they keep repeating everything.
A dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
Yeah, the music loop is pretty short
Arrived
as
in
well.
Kanai Ward. It connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars,
Okay, so Shinigami, how are we gonna get ourselves out of this one?
Attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
Yeah, guys, did you know that they reused the corpse? Did you know the train shook? Did you know there was a blackout? Did we not mention that?
I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
Okay, okay, Shinigami, okay.
I mean, pisses me off, right?
She's probably gonna do her barrel trick again to distract the guards.
The culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of
They're all gonna be like,
Car
like
1.
gaping at her naked swimsuit body and be like, oh, and she's gonna be like, now's your chance to go run away.
All the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a giant.
Yeah, how do they manage to make the Danganronpa formula so tenious?
Evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander! It was you!
There we go. Point at him. Give him the finger. Take that. Wow, I feel so satisfied. Wasn't I supposed to cut him with a sword? Where's that? Oh, here we go.
This is the truth I've uncovered.
Well, he undebuted. Yeah, he's so flabbergasted, he didn't even say a thing. Oh, is he gonna give us a long monologue now?
Is that it?
Oh, please say yes.
What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
And he's going to describe his plan from start to finish again.
The soul of the true culprit?
I'm probably gonna take this VOD and split it in two. This is way too long for a first VOD.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event.
Okay, show us what you're gonna do, Shinigami.
Here we go. It's my time to shine.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got? This better be good. I'll probably cut it before he enters the labyrinth.
Surging bloodlust.
Okay, we're gonna do the occult now, okay.
Glowing despair.
It's gonna be a fake out, right?
Soul of Shinigami.
Care Bear Stare!
Cursed gates. To all deplorables. Final mystery labyrinth.
Okay, this music's busting though. Okay, that was weird. Oh, we literally do a Sailor Moon finisher. Got it. We do a Sailor Moon finisher with a comical explosion at the end. Okay. Are you turned on yet, player? Or are you enjoying this? This game really depends on, like, this game was really built like, you better like Shinigami, because if you don't, you're gonna be very tired of her. Swank, where's a grill with the word money on it? Wow. The girl summons the scythe just to shoot a laser out of it. Okay, we're back in reality, finally.
Huh? We're back?
Look at these guys playing
What are you
goalie.
talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken.
Where'd their weapons go? They were all armed earlier.
The peacekeepers will take care of
They're just making spooky
We
arms
have
at me now.
all the time in the world.
Huh? Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion! What a waste of time! Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so why head to enjoy the view for a bit?
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, by the way, Yuma, you forgot to send your Phantom calling card earlier, so this was all pointless. We gotta do it again.
Take him away! What? He's dead?
What, did she go murder Zilch or something?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
I was expecting something a little bit more, I don't know.
There's
Explosive?
always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed.
So, she literally killed him?
But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
How does that help me, though? You just got rid of some evidence.
The source perishes?
This doesn't help me at all.
Don't tell me.
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
How does that help me, though?
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail.
But that doesn't change their story, because they were accusing me because they said everyone else is dead. Now everyone else really is dead. Him being alive would have helped me more. I don't get it.
You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits.
What?
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
Except now he can never confess.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah!
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive.
But if they were all in on it, they have no obligation to... Hey Nansu, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys should go check out Nansu's art. He's amazing. Guilty Gear artist, among other things. He's got cool original characters. You should go make sure you check him out. I still don't see how this helps us, though.
This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth.
Okay. While we're at it. Yeah, join us at Following Nansu when you get a chance. Check out his Twitter, and he also streams from time to time. He's an amazing Smash Bros. Player.
Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened.
Aw, thank you so much for the sub, I really appreciate it.
You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
Yuma, you're a pretty good impromptu actor.
What?
Considering you were very spineless like 2 seconds ago.
You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
Kieran, thank you so much for giving him the sub. I really appreciate it. Sorry, sometimes when it's a gift sub, sometimes it flies by my screen too fast for me to notice. I really appreciate it, Kieran. You're the best.
That does it! You're under arrest!
Oh, look, he angry now.
Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either!
Get me Ryunosuke in here.
Take him away!
Happy ending, I still get arrested.
Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me, do you have a minute?
You!
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Oh, it's you.
We both have to follow orders from the higher-ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary.
You're in the box art.
Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Are you telling me that if I didn't go through that entire mystery labyrinth, this guy would have come in and saved me anyways?
Let's go!
And Zilch would have been alive? Because his only evidence was like, he said, I saw the true culprit alive a second ago. So, me killing Zilch did nothing for me.
Thank goodness.
Finally, a character that might be likable around here.
Who is he?
Beats me?
So he wasn't even part of your plan. Yeah, I did get to see so many sexy shots of Shinigami. That's what I wanted, right? Oh, I actually get to move around now. Wow, this is great. Oh,
Hey,
never mind.
Say,
Okay. He says he wants to
Yeah.
talk. Fine. Hello. Thanks.
well,
Cool jacket.
I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
There was a very long trip. You have no idea.
Thanks.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
You Makoko head.
I am. And you are?
You sound like a VTuber. Do you want to hear my VTuber name?
I'm Yako Furio.
Well, finally someone with a name that sounds more like a name. Okay. Yeah, ironically, the longest part of the trip took no time at all in the real world, technically.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the WDO.
Well, you're part of the WDO too. What's your forte?
I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward. My office welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally. He managed to turn away the Peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man.
A careless middle-aged man that did more than you did.
Oh, by the way, don't tell anyone about yours truly.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the other people you were gonna hire are all dead on that train, sir.
You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right.
Yuma, you've just been through a ton. You just witnessed a ton of dead bodies of people that you thought were your allies.
Sorry
Are you
I
not?
kept you waiting.
like, shook.
The wilds get through all the proceedings.
It must be the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth must wore him out too, just like me.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world. Communication devices, such as cell phones, are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either. Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble.
Yeah, considering how I handled it.
I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Yeah, but they're all wearing helmets. I can't look them in the eye.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward. The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
Okay, we mentioned something like that. So was the real Zilch a furry? Or was the hitman like, I just murdered a guy who can control animals. Surely he must be a furry.
You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there.
Oh, thank you for the stretch, Kieran. I appreciate it. I need that. You guys at home, make sure you're stretching too.
There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived, where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward.
Oh, so he was on the train car that we left behind.
And connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
And again, there was no need for the deception then.
They would go to such lengths?
Like, there was no need for the deception.
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
Yeah, why leave me alive? They could just, if they just killed all of us, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, and then they would have come here and they'd have 0 detectives, and then that's it. They don't even need to arrest anyone because they're already in on it. They could have just kept the train closed and no one would go inside and leave us like as if it was our coffin. There was no need for any of this.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was...
Yeah, but they were detecting live people there, Yuma.
Precisely 5.
Yeah, I mean, I guess without a culprit, that it would have just been like, they could have just planted a bomb in the train. Like, why don't they just plant a bomb in the train and then blow them all up and then no one would know? Or I'm sure they have like secret train tracks. They could just redirected the train somewhere else. There's so many other ways they could have done this that would have been so much cleaner.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway, let's leave this place.
They could just say it's a mechanical malfunction or something. Like, there's so many more ways that would be, like, there would have been so many ways that would have been less complicated and more definitive. Or if this guy was disguised as Zilch, then he could have killed all of us, changed back out of his disguise, and then snuck off, and they could have said, oh, it was Zilch, and he killed himself afterwards, like, and then they had the real Zilch's body, like, they're... Whatever. I won't think about it. Thinking will hurt my head.
It's raining.
Hey, you're right.
Maybe they should have hired me instead of instead of that hitman. Like, I'm sure they can explain it, but there's so many other ways they could have done it better. Oh, is there some twist here? Is that the car that we left behind? Is that the one with Zilch's dead body? Oh no, you're someone else.
Who's that
Wait,
guy?
you don't go after that guy? You sent the army after me! And you're just gonna let that guy go? What the heck? What the heck? Some guards. Do I get a save point now? Yeah, I'm the master detective here. Okay, I mean, I could have gotten more points by slashing the fake stuff or whatever. Once the culprit's boom killed, you'll get rewarded based on how well Master did inside the mystery labyrinth.
Are you gonna remember all of this?
You'll get a reward for each overall rating between S, S, and C. Wait, not only do you get a reward for the rating you receive, but every rating below it. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I see what they're saying. I thought they were telling me you need to beat it with a C, and then beat it with a B, and then beat it with an A, but they're saying, like, I got a B, so then I also got the C reward. Understood. Yeah, I've earned sleep now. Give me the save point. Oh, I got a much better score than I thought. Okay, sweet. Where's my save point? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really need this. Okay, you know what? I was gonna say maybe I should just press the return button and then let it go until the next stopping point. But you know what? This is a good place to stop for today. Imagine if it crashes. Oh my gosh, it'd be exactly what happened to me at the end of Fire Emblem Engage, where my game crashed as I was doing the final hit on the final boss, and I had to redo the entire chapter. It was awful. I think is there an autosave? Maybe I should be saving more often. I mean, I'm glad we got through it. It took longer than I thought, so I think definitely tomorrow I'm not going to go through an entire chapter. It's probably going to be like the first half and then split it, but I would say my final thoughts for this first prologue, but I think you guys already got an idea of how I feel. Like, I don't know, the general idea of the mystery was fine, but like, I don't know, just the way that they solved it was weird. It felt unsatisfying. Like, the minigames weren't really that fun. Like, I like the part where everyone argues and then you throw the receipts in someone's face with evidence. Like, that's the fun part, right? If I'm just arguing against an inanimate labyrinth that isn't even a labyrinth. And I have a feeling Shinigami is gonna grate on my nerves. Like, she's not like super annoying yet, but she's like on the fence of being potentially annoying if I have to deal with her for too much longer. So, where's Susato when you need her? I mean, I don't dislike this game yet, but it is not what I was expecting. I think it's not as good as Danganronpa, and I wasn't expecting it to be, but like, again, the weirdness in Danganronpa was weird, but it was enjoyable weird. And then Isomnium Files was kind of like, the weirdness was kind of enjoyable, but also kind of, like, the humor didn't hit for me in Isomnium Files. But this one is just like, I don't know. The humor is not my type of humor. There wasn't even that much humor either. Every piece of humor was just Shinigami talking about her boobs or something like that. And then, like, the fan service was like, why is this here? And then, like, just takes away from the experience. She, like, ruined the mood. Every time it was like, you know, we were supposed to be finding corpses and it was supposed to be shocking, but she kept making jokes about it all the time, and it wasn't like the part on the train didn't feel as tense because of her, and then the part in the labyrinth didn't feel as fun because of her. And then the justification at the end just still fell a little short. So, I don't know. I hope it gets better. I'm gonna bank on it getting better. I will finish this game for sure, but I'm definitely not... This is not the first impression I was kind of hoping for. But we will still power through. I hope it picks up. Especially now that we actually met another character that is not Shinigami that I'm assuming stays alive. Because the first chapter only having Yuma and Shinigami as your allies is kind of like, you know, it's kind of fun having different people to talk to. But all the characters just bit the bullet right away, so you didn't really get much like banter between different characters, which is kind of what makes it more interesting. And I don't know, and the boss designs were kind of weird. But it was fun making fun of the game. I like making fun of the game. That was enjoyable, memeing about it. I hope it didn't come across as too negative. It was just more surprised than anything. Okay. Yes, we will definitely continue this game tomorrow. But for now, it is time for sleep. Is anyone still streaming? Oh my gosh, Aru's still streaming. He was streaming before I started. He's been streaming for 11 hours, holy moly. Today's his birthday and also his affiliate anniversary, so I think it's a good time to drop in on him. He's playing Street Fighter right now, so stick around, at least say hi to him and congratulate him on his affiliate anniversary and wish him a happy birthday. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Rain Code. Thank you for coming by, and thank you so much for all the new follows and the subs. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.